Okay, so how do you become super successful? Well, you just keep stacking growth. It's so easy. It's a natural thing that everything follows this exponential growth curve, which is really 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32. It's like developing a YouTube channel, right? In the beginning, I got 1 subscriber, woo, right? Then I doubled it. I got 2 the next day. It's total growth, right? Next day, 4 subscribers, then 8, then 16. Why am I not excited about the number of subscribers? Because to me, it's insignificant, even though I'm growing 100% every single day, which is amazing, right? It's like watching a plant grow. Same formula. In the beginning, it looks like it doesn't develop, but that's just because it's so small. But really, it's doubling its growth every single day. 2 cells become 4. Then they double and become 8. Then they double, divide, and become 16, 32. Just because you're huge compared to the plant doesn't mean that that is not extreme growth. It's the exact same growth when you go to 1,000 and you do 2,000, or when you go from 1 million to 2 million. Going from 1 subscriber on YouTube to 2 subscribers on YouTube is the same as going from 25,000 subscribers to 50,000. But it just feels totally different, right? But the reason why I'm talking about this is because you want to look at that. You want to look at that principle and say, I'm developing like crazy. I'm just not in the league where I think it's really exciting yet, but I can see I'm getting there. Most people, because if you mark it out, you will get what's called an exponential growth curve. 1, 2, 4, 8. But since you reach 1 billion up here, the whole curve is going to look like this, like nothing is happening. And then suddenly, boom, when you get to 1 million, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million, it just goes up there. But in the beginning, it's the same amount of growth. So your experience looks like the curve. It looks like bottom, nothing happens, and then suddenly, whee, right? But in reality, the curve goes like this, straight up, doubling all the time, right? It's just a revolution every day of growth. Once you start, you realize that what your parents taught you and what society and the culture taught you wasn't quite enough for you to feel really good every day and be successful in whatever terms that means to you, then you start growing, right? You start seeking new answers. And from that day on, you grow exponentially. If you keep seeking new answers, keep getting new insights. But that development isn't slow. It's like driving a car. You're in first gear, stick shift car, you're in first gear, and it seems like the engine is going whee, and then it has a lot of RPMs at the top, but it's not moving very much. Then you go to second gear, right? And the same thing happens. A lot of RPMs and it's not until you get to the 6th gear that you're really making some progress. But in reality, you're making that same progress every single day. This is a principle, like gravity. It's physics, right? That's how everything grows. And if you think about that and dwell on it and focus on it and really think about it, then that will heal you when you're very impatient, right? When you're out of your mind, this is not going fast enough. Oh, I can't see results fast enough, right? Just keep at it. Just keep doubling, even though it can be hard to quantify and say, did I double anything today, right? But keep learning, keep getting new insights, keep thinking, and I promise you, and keep taking action, of course. And if you're willing to do that every single day, then it's just going to happen, because it happens every day.